Shoot, I'll wait a little bit. How's this one? How's this one? Is this one better? Yeah, seems fine so far. Yeah, it even like is glitching out. Yeah, it's been 10 seconds, but it's better, I think. Yeah, so sounds like it's just my laptop. I just use the tuning laptop I normally use. Go to the track, I bet it's just been dropped 1 too many times, or 8 too many times. So as long as we're looking good, I'll give it a little bit more time, make sure it's not cutting out. But on the screen and everything, it looks like it's actually doing better. So yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be the phone for now. And the phone doesn't have much charge, so we'll just go until basically that's it. But all right, yeah, more clear as well. Cool. So camera is better. There it is. It'll just be the phone from now on. So where were we? I lost my train of thought. Twisted, you're gonna have to go outside and stand on a satellite dish. Your hand with some aluminum foil. Hey, it's raining right now. There's lightning in the sky. If I do that, you guys may never see me again. So we'll see. But if the quality's better, I guess it's worth a try. Damn, I really forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, they're putting in Google Fiber all across my neighborhood. So like all the front yards, everything all dug up, wires everywhere. So you figured, oh, maybe it should be nice, but it's not. Cutting it out, trim it, come out with trans. All right, so we'll just jump in. Maybe I'll come back to what I was talking about, but small block the world. Ooh, Tony Hobson. What should I put it in? Give me something good that I should put it in. Honestly, just like a New Edge or a Fox body, small block Ford in it. They just sound so good. Like they sound so much better than just like a Coyote or something. Obviously, Coyote, the horsepower potential, stuff like that is amazing, but you can't go wrong with the sound of a small block Ford. How about a Hellion 66 with traction, push rod for life? Well, you are a little jaded, push rod for life. You probably had the sickest car I've ever seen. That's just how it is. Let me pull up. So the comments go away on my phone. Let me get this pulled up so I can read your comments for more than 4 seconds as they come up. Looks like Vinny asked me a pretty detailed question. Didn't have time to read it. Zeus is getting tired. He wants me to go to bed. How bad were the Hellion 64 traction? So it depends on the power level and how far you're ramping. Like if you made ramping almost right away, you would blow the tire off as soon as they lit. I honestly ran it around 10 psi around town, Stonewooded. I thought that was just a load of fun. 10 psi felt still pulled decently hard, still kicked you hard when you got on it, but it wasn't anything stupid. 18 psi, you guys saw the video. Things spun on me pretty good and all over the place. I ended up going smaller turbos just to get more, for it to spool quicker. When I sold the car, I ended up with 58s, and they spooled at like 1800 RPM. It was fantastic. Hit like a blower and then just pulled continuously all the way up the rev range. Push rods for life. You need to get one. So anyway, sub 3 seconds, 6130. Nah, my man, how you get 30? It's for sale. Does your car even go 130? I got a draggy if you want to throw it in there, see what it does. Small blocks sound amazing. I hated the Coyote sound when it came out. Yeah, like, I agree. Like, a cam and a small block Ford just sounds amazing. 2 valves and 3 valves, I think, sound amazing. A cam 3 valve probably is one of my favorite sounding Mustangs. Coyotes just have so much power potential. They're efficient, boost in fuel. E85, some boost, and you can make 1,000 wheel on a Coyote. But they just don't sound good. Everyone's like putting resonator deletes, long tubes, and Corsa Extremes, and they just make your ears bleed. It's just a terrible, terrible sounding vehicle. No, old girl has it in here. Well, VQ. What about a baby VQ? Oh yeah, you see people with fart cans on them. VQs just sound absolutely terrible. Like if you do any type of like so. And he said it ain't the car, it's the driver. He did. He called me out on that. I asked if he could get there, and he's over there saying that he went well past it. Shoot, you need sell it already. Get that Mustang, and then see what a real car feels like. Obviously, that what year is your car? 08? Yeah, obviously that thing's a little old. But yeah, you'll definitely enjoy the Mustang for sure, especially if you get that premium that you were looking at. Definitely a nice vehicle. My boy drifts a G37. He's on his 7th motor within 2 years. Holy cow. Okay, I got 2 questions for you. One, how much does a motor cost in one of those things? And 2, what power level is he pushing? Or is he just banging the limiter the entire time, rattling, like the guide change and all that stuff's breaking off? Because I don't even know how can you go through that many motors in that amount of time? Stock? Holy cow. Is he just, like, obviously, like, you're drifting, you gotta get after it pretty good to make any type of distance. But 1,500 mile 22, oh man, sorry about that. But, like, how motor is like 7K, man. Like, might as well just put an LS in it at that point. Like, just put an LS in it. They're cheap, so you can swap them out all the time. Because there's something going on. Either his driving style is different. Not saying he's a bad driver, but like everyone has a specific driving style. It just must be different enough to where he's going through motors like that. He needs a cheaper motor. Told him that like 1,000 times. Well, show him this. Show him that. He just needs something cheaper if he's going to go through them like that. Because obviously, if he's probably not... It'll be easier for him to change motors than change his driving style. Because once you learn, I guess, a particular way to drive, there's no... Very, very hard to change it. You can go to driving school, stuff like that. Like actual, like, Bondurant, like racing school, stuff like that to learn different driving styles. But you'll ultimately revert back to whatever you're most comfortable with at the track. That's just how it is. 3.7 shouldn't blow that easily because those things are insanely bulletproof. I bet he's a limiter warrior. Please tell me he's not one of those people that just sets it on the limiter and just all the time. Because if he's one of those people that just, like what Vinny said, if he just sets it on the limiter the whole time he's drifting, huge, definitely limiter warrior. It's a drift car. Well, yeah, but like, so you can be a drift car and I guess not be a limiter warrior. At least when I would get out on the track and stuff like that, I would try to keep it off the limiter because that's when things break and you just run into issues. So what's the plan with the blue car? Basically, the plan is just to turn it into... So these beginning stages is how to cheaply build a track car. Obviously, not a lot of people have... like no one's going to go out and buy like a GT3 Cup car, stuff like that, to just solely race that track. A lot of people are going to have something little that they just basically convert into. So the plan is, keep under the price limit and just build something. Or are you guys talking about like actual... You know what? Since you guys are here live hanging out, I'll tell you guys actually the plan. So suspension definitely needs it. Just from, 176,000 miles on the car, suspension needs replaced anyways, so at least replace it to something that would handle a little bit better. Wheels and tires, those tires aren't great snow tires, but other than that, they're not going to be really worth anything else. I think I have a set, so I had another set for the GT500 that when I sold the GT500, I kept the tires. I want to see if they fit. They look pretty decent. I posted on my Instagram when I first converted the car from the TH400 back to the DCT. I put those tires on, and they look pretty decent. However, they are 20s. They're going to look a little big. Tire size is the exact same size as the ones on the car now. If they fit, would be a pretty decent option to throw in the car, and they look pretty decent. Then maybe just a little bit, I would probably just throw a tune on it or something like that, because wheels and tires cost a lot. Even though I didn't pay for them, if I use those from the GT500, I'm gonna consider their price towards the overall budget, simply because most people won't have just a spare set sitting off to the side. They would have to buy those, so I want to be as true to possible as if I didn't already have them. Just little things here and there, probably just a little bit of aero, maybe just a different rear wing, but I don't know how far that would actually go. If I'm getting modulate his throttle, everyone should. I feel him though. Hitting the limiter around a corner is badass for videos and sounds insane. It sounds insane, but it really upsets the balance of a car. Now, if you're drifting, obviously you want to stay in the power band, depending on where your power band is. But like if you're road coursing, or if you're like autocrossing, hitting the limiter can really upset the balance of a car. You can run into some issues doing that. I feel like he's gonna send it to the moon. Hey, whatever works, as long as he gets the job done. Those wheels are going to clear the suspension though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea if those, so they're 20 by 11s. I have no idea if they'll even fit. So I'll probably make a video test fitting them on there, seeing if they'll even work. I don't think they'll even work, but they look pretty good from just mocking them up, but I don't think they'll even fit clear and everything. They might though, because how big the brakes and all that stuff was on the GT500, but I'm more worried about the back spacing than anything, because I think it's just gonna rub on everything. So it might just be throw them on there to look good and then not actually drive it anywhere. Wouldn't that be funny? Alright guys, well that's it for me for today. Probably get off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously we had the little hiccup here there at the beginning, me testing my laptop for the beginning. I'm gonna watch the playback probably a little bit just to see how terrible it was. If it's cutting out real bad, I might just delete that out. But definitely gonna use my phone for here in the future. It looks a lot clearer, sounds better. I got it kind of playing in the background here so I can look at it. If it does, insane wheels for a race car. Yeah, honestly would be insane. Hopefully you don't, as soon as you get your car, you can take them back, but they're yours once you actually get your car. But next week, back to Wednesdays. We just went today simply because of this was worth watching. Definitely coming back. Thanks. Well, I appreciate it. I'll try, my goal obviously with these, give you guys as much information as possible. Have any questions, feel free to reach out, comment. Like I'm not on Instagram as much since I've started doing more stuff on YouTube, simply because of, I feel like everything I've learned over the past 3 years or so with these cars, I want to try to get to you guys, so that way you're not making mistakes. Or not even mistakes, you guys, saving you money. I had a friend who I was looking for a stock blower for a friend. A guy was selling his stock blower, and I ended up convincing him out of selling the stock blower and keeping it. He was going to buy it. So, long story. I'll cut it short. He was going to buy a Whipple. We started talking. I was gonna facilitate a sale to a friend, so then that way he could get this stock blower for a project he was doing, and then ended up the guy ended up not selling the blower anymore after talking with me, because after his goals, like we talked about his goals, what he wanted to do with the car, everything like that, he decided that Whipple definitely wasn't the right choice for him. So that's what I want to do. Just want to give you guys as much information as you can, so that way you guys enjoy the cars and you don't wish. The worst thing you can do is do something with a vehicle that can't be undone, and then you're sitting there like, well, this is it. There's nothing else I can do. So next Wednesday, when classes start up, I'm going to start hating life starting Tuesday. Well, good luck. Just to get them done, and then basically do whatever you want car-wise after that, but just got to get through it for now. I sold my Whipple the second my car blew up. Yeah, I definitely see why. I mean, stock blowers. I did a good episode, live video about setups. I think it was 2 or 3 videos ago, explaining all the different setups. Stock blower is good for 1160. You just have some IAT issues, make 1050, 1000 wheel on a stock blower. You just have a great time with it. So if you're on a stock blower, definitely do that. But yeah, I saw that cool. Okay, cool guys. Well, I'll get off here. Definitely going phone from now on. So Wednesdays too. We'll be back to Wednesdays next time. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one.